Hey guys, so for this video I'll be unboxing Luna's first mini album, or her debut album, Free Somebody. This was actually released last year, but I even also ordered it with Korean Mall late last year, and they screwed me over. They told me last minute that it went out of stock, but I had bought it anyway, so they sent a package with the albums that I ordered, but it didn't include this. So I forgot about it, and then I found it without a photo card. So this is the only thing that this won't include is the photo card. So I bought it without the photo card. It was pretty cheap. I buy the albums for the music, not the photo card, so I could care less sometimes when they don't have a photo card. But yeah, so as I will be unboxing and showing you guys what this album looks like, I'll just be talking about Luna and FX. Yeah, so before I start showing you guys what it looks like inside, compared to a jewel case, this is how big the album is. And if you're familiar with the FX Four Walls album, this is like the same packaging, but I think a little bit smaller, but it is still like the same format. So here's the back. You do get 6 songs, so that's good, because sometimes some companies are calling mini albums, are releasing mini albums with 3 songs or 4 songs, and it just irks me. I think the minimum should at least be 5. Then you get an ad. So from what I remember, when this was announced, like, it was random. I didn't think that Luna was gonna have a solo debut. Of course, everybody was asking for it, especially the FX fans. But when this was announced, she had the most unfortunate debut, solo debut under all of SM's artists, because she didn't even get that much time to, shine. Because I remember Jonghyun had a full-length album, the Tiffany was released something around that time as well, Taeyeon and I think EXO was rumored, or like already released something a couple weeks after this. And yeah, so this was unfortunate. But everything was perfect but that. I think compared to the solo album from Amber and just solo stuff from Amber, this is so much better. Because obviously Luna is the most talented member of FX, so she's the one that deserve to debut first, in my opinion. But unfortunately, she's the one with the least fans, so that's another reason why this release flopped. I don't know if she'll get the another opportunity to release another solo album, but I think she totally deserves it. If there's anyone, I think if SM is going to be smart about this, I think that maybe they could feature a member from EXO in like the single, or like the single or the lead track for the album. If she gets another mini, I think they should feature someone who's really popular. Maybe like someone from EXO, or maybe Taeyeon or Wendy. Even though, but at the same time, I wouldn't want them to feature a member from a girl group, because then it would just not be fair towards Luna. I think just an EXO member would be good to feature on her on another release if she gets the opportunity. So as for the album, this is probably one of the best solos from SM. I would say, like, after Taeyeon, I think, yeah. This one was a really good mini album. It's really cohesive. It doesn't change. It's a dance-heavy album. Whenever I thought of a solo from Luna, I thought they would give her a ballad as just the style of music she would do. And I'm glad that they went for this, because it just fits her like a glove. So definitely recommend listening to this. Really good, solid album. If you like the title track, you're going to like every single song in here. No skips. Well, at least for me. And then as for effects, it's just upsetting that FX is not making a comeback in 2017. Luna has confirmed it in an interview or something, but she's like, yeah, we're not making a comeback. And I think that SM is just going to focus on their boy groups for just the second half of the year. So fingers crossed that FX comes back on the beginning of next year. And then Crystal is rumored to have a solo album, so at least if that's going to happen, I'm just hoping that it's released by this year. And yeah, so and then before I finish, because I almost forgot, I always mention it. This also flopped because FX fans are so divided within the fandom. Like whenever they kept asking for a Luna solo, but just look at how much this sold. This is not good. Like when it comes to sales, fans are so hypocritical. They're like, oh, let's support Luna and whatnot. Nobody was there to buy this. And same thing for Amber. She didn't even do that well physically. So I get that they're like, they don't have a strong following. So we'll see how well Crystal does if she gets the opportunity to release a solo, because FX usually does well physically when they're a group, but so far the solos from both Luna and Amber have flopped really hard. And so who knows how Crystal's solo, if she gets one, how well that's going to do. But please buy the album, because it just shows SM that people are willing to support solo projects from FX or from any group in general. So whenever you see, or whenever I see some people complain like, oh, the only person that gets a lot of solos is Taeyeon, but why does she get these opportunities? Is because, first of all, she does extremely well on Melon and just on every single chart in Korea. She also sells well physically, and she gets a decent amount of views on her music videos. So they're willing to invest for someone who's going to make profit. If she's not making any profit, why are they going to invest in her? Same thing for Amber. So like, I don't get why she's complaining and whatnot. And even for her solo stuff, it's not that great to begin with when she just makes it by herself. And that's just a personal opinion, because I don't hate Amber whatsoever. She's one of my favorite people on K-pop, but I don't really like her stuff whenever she has released anything that was just made by her. Yeah, so that's kind of just a little rant right there. But please support FX whenever they do solos, because this just goes to show that the fandom is so divided. It is so divided, and I don't know, who knows if FX is going to disband anytime soon, whenever their contracts expire, because I think all of them renewed their contracts. But yeah, with Red Velvet just taking a lot of the just comeback schedules for not interfere with other groups. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen, especially when SM debuts their new girl group. And yes, so if you have any other questions, please comment down below, or if you want me to make another specific type of video. But yeah, that's it. And if you're curious about my FX collection, I did make a collection video for them, so just scroll to my playlist and click on my K-pop album collection. So then you can see all the albums that I have. And yeah, hopefully I'll get Amber solo sometime by the end of the year, probably next year. It's not something on the top of my list because I didn't really like it that much. And other songs in that album deserve to be a title track, because Shake That Brass is not a bad song, but it's not the best song ever. So yeah, I guess this was just a quick rant as well. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Bye.